Hello, everybody out there on Facebook Live. Thank you so much for being here with us today. We're going to open the doors in just a minute. Thanks for your patience. And we are go. Hello, everybody. Hello. So great to see so many people popping into the room. Hello. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, whether it's morning, whether it's Sunday afternoon, whether it's Sunday evening. We're really, really glad you're with us today. Thank you so much for joining for the Washington Rebels Carpe Diem Arts Daily Antidote of Song. Greetings to everybody out there on Facebook Live, and greetings to everybody who's joined us in the room today. Hello to Delhi in DC and Jenny in Victoria. Hello, Nicola in the UK. Hello, Becky in Vancouver. Hi, Sandy in the Yukon. Hello, Trish. Nice to see you today. Hello, Hindi in Toronto. Glad you're back. And Jamie in Victoria. Hello. Dan in Vienna, Virginia. Hello. Kathleen in Albuquerque. Hi. Janet and Peter in Toronto. Hello and hello. And Sarah Page. Nice to see you today. Hello, Mac in New Hampshire. And Doug in Vermont. And Kevin in New Hampshire, and Storm in Massachusetts, and Carolyn in Idaho, and Bill in Victoria. Hello. Deborah in Kentucky. Hello. Bonnie in Idaho. Glad you're here today. Hello, Susan in Ohio. Nice to see you. And who else is here today? Annette in California. Hello. Karen in Arizona. Jane in the UK. Hello. Nice to see you. Karen Leka in Maryland. Hello. Nice to see you. Susan in Seattle. Beth in Kentucky. Francette and Dale in Colorado, and lots of other folks off video. Hello, Deborah and Sue and Valerie and Carol and Eileen, and another hello again to anybody out there on Facebook Live, especially Mary Bahi coming in from Omaha, and Ken coming in from Tennessee. Nice to have you guys with us today. So I would like to say that today is a super special day for Washington Rebels because we have our Solstice Revels tonight. This is a whole new thing, going virtual with what is usually our Christmas revels. We are so excited, and we know lots of you are joining us tonight. So today's song has absolutely nothing to do with that. How do you like that? We filled you up yesterday with everything having to do with talking about what we were going to do tonight. Tonight is going to be full of amazing surprises. You'll see a lot of the faces you know from Revels and a lot of the faces that you know from this room. So I'm looking forward to seeing you guys there tonight. For anybody who's new in the room, let us know where you're coming from. Pop your state or your country into the chat box, and out on Facebook Live, pop it into the comments. My email is in the chat and in the comments if you want to be on our daily antidote list, or if you have questions or comments, we love to hear from you. Also, if you're new, we're here every single day at noon. We are celebrating this week our 250th day of being together in this room, soon to become our 260th day in just another day or two. And we are now well over 75,000 views and 15 countries, 46 states. It's a phenomenal community that has pulled itself together here to get through isolation and all of the other strangeness we've been through. And we shout out enormous thanks to all of you. You guys are all amazing. And it's so great to see your smiles every day. Let's all wave to everybody. Hello, everybody. Oh, what fun. I'm going to wave to the next screen. Hang on. Hi. Oh, my goodness. I love it. I'm so glad to see you all. Okay, I'm going to turn it over to Larry Gordon, who's coming in from Vermont with the Northern Harmony group. Actually, I'm not sure if you guys call it a something tet or not. Northern Harmony is with us today. We're going to have beautiful harmonies. We don't usually get the amazing pleasure of having so many people in the room. We call ourselves lucky when we have one or two or three, or maybe sometimes four for harmonies. And today we have, I think, 10. And I'm super excited to hear from all of you and to learn your song. Larry, welcome. And everybody else, welcome. I'm looking forward to hearing all of your names.
Great, thank you. We're going to teach an early New England kind of shape note style tune by Timothy Swan called London, a great little Christmas song. And I'll introduce all of us anon, but we'll sing through one verse of this song just so you hear how it goes before we start teaching the parts.
Methinks Methinks I hear the heavens resound, and all the earth an exulting ring, to usher in this glorious day, and hail the spotless infant King. To usher in this glorious day, and hail the spotless infant King, and hail the spotless infant King. To usher in this glorious day, and hail the spotless infant King. To usher in this glorious day, and hail the spotless infant King, and hail the spotless infant King.
Great. So we're going to teach the parts one part at a time, starting with the bass part, and we'll teach a phrase at a time. So it starts like this. Methinks I hear the heavens resound, and all the earth exulting ring. Try that all together. Methinks I hear the heavens resound, and all the earth exulting ring. One more time. Methinks I hear the heavens resound, and all the earth exulting ring. Then the tenors sing, to usher in this glorious day. And then the basses sing, and hail the spotless infant King. Try that. And hail the spotless infant King. One more time. And hail the spotless infant King. And then we sing, to usher in this glorious day. Try that. To usher in this glorious day. And hail the spotless infant King. And hail the spotless infant King. And then one last little phrase. And hail the spotless infant King. And hail the spotless infant King. Let's sing all the way through the bass part, but maybe with the other parts kind of soft in the background so you can hear how they fit together. So me and go. Methinks I hear the heavens resound, and all the earth exulting ring,
to usher in this glorious day,
and hail the spotless infant King. To usher in this glorious day, and hail the spotless infant King, and hail the spotless infant. Then it repeats back to the tenors.
to usher in this glorious day,
And hail the spotless infant King. To usher in this glorious day, and hail the spotless infant King, and hail the spotless infant King. Great, maybe tenor part next, and scrolling the score along with us is great if you can keep doing that. So tenor part.
So the tenor part starts like this. Methinks I hear the heavens resound, and all the earth exulting ring. So we can break that down. That's a little bit of a long chunk. So, methinks I hear the heavens resound. Methinks I hear the heavens resound. Next part is, methinks I hear the heavens resound, and all the earth exulting ring. And all the earth exulting ring. Let's try that whole chunk. Methinks I hear the heavens resound, and all the earth exulting ring. And we have this little phrase that brings us into the next section. To usher in this glorious day. To usher in this glorious day, and hail the spotless infant King.
and hail the spotless infant King.
Let's try that whole phrase. To usher in this glorious day,
and hail the spotless infant King.
and then the basses go.
To usher in this glorious day.
And hail
The spotless infant King.
and hail the spotless infant King.
And hail the spotless infant King.
And hail the spotless infant King.
Let's try the whole second section, maybe with the basses singing quietly along.
To usher in this glorious day, and hail the spotless infant King.
To usher in this glorious day.
And hail the spotless infant King. And hail the spotless infant King.
Great.
Let's do the alto part next.
Okay. Well,
Starts
let's do it
down.
together because it splits. There's some splits.
Right. Me.
Okay, here we go. First line. Methinks I hear the heav'ns resound and all the earth exulting ring. Methinks I hear the heav'ns resound and all the earth exulting ring. So you go ring or ring. Your choice. Let's do that part one more time. Methinks I hear the heav'ns resound and all the earth exulting ring. Then we hear.
To usher in this glorious day.
And hail the spotless infant King. Try that.
And hail the spotless infant King.
Then we get a really exciting alto moment that goes like this. To usher in this glorious day. Try that.
To usher in this glorious day.
And hail the spotless infant King.
And hail.
And hail the spotless infant King. Let's do it from the line before. To usher, here we go. To usher in this glorious day and hail the spotless infant King. Now everybody. To usher in this glorious day and hail the spotless infant King. Last part. And hail the spotless infant King.
And hail the spotless infant King.
So your two options are infant king or infant king. Choose your own adventure. Let's do the whole alto part with the tenor and bass singing quietly underneath.
Me, altos, everybody else.
Ready and methinks I hear the heav'ns resound and all the earth exulting ring.
Usher in this glorious day.
And hail the spotless infant King. To usher in this glorious day and hail the spotless infant King. And hail the spotless infant King.
To usher in this glorious day.
And hail the spotless infant King.
Let's do the soprano line last but not least.
Okay, so we'll do the whole first line. Ready, and methinks I hear the heav'ns resound and all the earth exulting ring. Okay, with us. And methinks I hear the heav'ns resound and all the earth exulting ring. One more time. Methinks I hear the heav'ns resound and all the earth exulting ring. Okay, and we enter with the tenors, so you're going to be ushering in this glorious day. Ready? 1, 2. To usher in this glorious day. We'll do that one more time. Ready? And to usher in this glorious day and hail the spotless infant King. So we'll do that whole section from to usher. Ready? And to usher in this glorious day and hail the spotless infant King. Ready? One more time and go. To usher in this glorious day and hail the spotless infant King. And then you wait for the alto and basses.
In this glorious day.
And hail the spotless infant King. Oh, do that bit one more time. Ready? And hail the spotless infant King. And then it moves on to and hail the spotless infant King. Do that with us. Ready? And hail the spotless infant King. So that whole section from to usher is, and tenors and basses, if you could, sorry, altos and basses, if you could sing your part, yeah, quietly.
To usher.
You want to start from the beginning of that section.
From the tenor?
Yeah, from
us,
from
yeah.
the tenors.
To
yeah.
usher. Ready?
Yeah.
Ready? And to usher in this glorious day and hail the spotless infant King.
To usher in this glorious day.
And hail the spotless infant King. And hail the spotless infant King. So can we do the whole soprano part through once with everyone else singing quietly? From Methinks.
Ready, and go.
Methinks I hear the heav'ns resound and all the earth exulting ring. To usher in this glorious day and hail the spotless infant King.
To usher in this glorious day.
And hail the spotless infant King. And hail the spotless infant King.
To
Usher in this glorious day and hail the spotless infant King.
To usher in this glorious day.
And hail the spotless infant King. And hail the spotless infant King. Nice.
Let's try all the parts together, and we will do the repeats, and then we'll go on and try the second verse after we successfully do the first verse. So here we go from the beginning, and do your best to scroll the score along as we go.
Methinks I hear the heav'ns resound and all the earth exulting ring. To usher in this glorious day and hail the spotless infant King. To usher in this glorious day and hail the spotless infant King. And hail the spotless infant King. To usher in this glorious day and hail the spotless infant King. To usher in this glorious day and hail the spotless infant King. And hail the spotless infant King.
Second verse, ready, and
The King of glory sends his Son to make his entrance on and heavenly hosts declare his birth. Behold the midnight bright as noon, and heavenly hosts declare his birth, and heavenly hosts declare his birth.
Cool.
Amazing.
Maybe I'll introduce all of us. Joe asked us to introduce ourselves. I'm Larry. I live here in Marshfield. This is
I'm Liam. I live here with Larry in Marshfield
some of the time.
for now.
I'm Willie. I'm from Belfast, Maine. I'm Clayton, also from Belfast, Maine.
I'm Dove. I'm from Southeast Michigan.
I'm Emma. I'm from Tacoma Park, Maryland.
I'm Magda. I'm from Putney, Vermont.
I'm Avery. I'm from Shrewsbury, Vermont.
I'm Katie. I'm from Chicago.
I'm Anna. I'm from Texas.
And the reason that we're all safely ensconced here is that everybody kind of quarantined at home before coming and got COVID tested with negative results, and now we've been quarantined here at my house in Marshfield for about a week preparing this program. So we're going to do a video which is going to get posted online starting later this week for about a week. So if you want to see our whole concert, you can do that. I don't know if it's been posted in the... Yes, you can... If you go to our website, you can find a link to where our video is going to get posted and a link for how to access that.
What is our website, Larry?
The website is villageharmony.org.
Thank you. That was amazing, guys. So can you guys hit your microphone so I don't echo? Thank you so much. So that was amazing. And in the sort of way that musical community runs around and evolves, none of us knew that we were going to have the Emma connection. Emma is not only from Tacoma Park where I live, but she's been in the Christmas revels on a multitude of occasions. And tonight's solstice revels is a great tie-in to suddenly finding Emma both singing and jamming in the background over there, which was awesome. Thanks, Emma. And it sounds like maybe there are others in the room who are recognizing people in there. I saw a chat go out to Katie from Arizona. And so maybe, yeah, there we go. I love it. So all of the ways in which we cross and cross and cross is amazing. I know there are folks in this room who've been to Village Harmony camps, and I know there are folks who are in the daily nearly every day with us who have been to Village Harmony camps. And someday, I know Nico, my son's been to Village Harmony camps, and someday I hope that many of us will all go at once so that we can have places to meet each other as we move forward back into not isolation times. So I have a couple of questions for Larry and company, and I'm going to throw them all out now while you're muted, and then you can answer them all at once, and I won't have to unmute again. Question number one is, can you guys tell us a little bit, anybody who feels like chatting, about what you do on your own personal holidays? What's anything that you do, from baking a gingerbread house to some cultural quirky thing like my 13 Fishes Christmas Eve dinner? We want to hear anything you've got. And number two is, can you tell us a little bit more about the song? Any history of it or anything else you've got, why you chose it? And then please also tell us a little bit more about what to expect about your upcoming concert. So far, we're not hearing you though.
So our house is mostly gluten-free, and our dad makes really good gluten-free waffles and turns them into cinnamon buns with like sugar and cinnamon and cardamom and things. That's a big part of our Christmas morning. So, yeah.
Anybody else?
My family always watches the movie A Christmas Story on Christmas Eve. We can probably quote the entire thing at this point, so it's a favorite yearly tradition of ours.
We, in my family, on Christmas Eve, we haven't done this in a long time, but we're gonna do it this time. We make fondue for Christmas Eve, and then on Christmas morning, my mom makes German apple pancakes.
My family always gets those silly Christmas crackers that you pop at the beginning of the meal, and then you have to wear dumb paper crowns for for like 60 minutes. It's kind of frustrating.
Then talk about the song, right?
Yeah.
Well, I'll say also a little bit more about our concert coming up. It's going to include a lot of different styles of music. It includes some Georgian songs, some Corsican songs, several Renaissance Spanish pieces, Christmas pieces,
Bulgarian.
a couple of traditional English carols and really interesting arrangements, and a couple of Bulgarian traditional Christmas songs. So a really wide variety of styles and a lot of different kind of vocal timbres. And so that's going to be available starting Christmas Eve and all the way through January 3rd. It'll be online available. And actually, I'm going to right now post a link in the chat for where you can access that. But I have to.
And while he's doing that, somebody want to talk about
Going to
shape notes?
find that for a minute here.
Okay. Well, while Larry's looking for that link, the song that we sang, London, is a shape note song, which Larry could really do this better than me, but he's occupied. Shape note singing is like is an early American form of community singing in 4 parts. As you saw, it's notated. I'm sure a lot of you have come into contact with shape note style, and the big difference in why it's shape note is instead of do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, it's fa, sol, la, mi, fa, and there's little shapes that correspond to each syllable, and there's a whole ingenious system for why certain syllables are certain shapes and the way that they correspond to intervals within a key. It's, if you want to nerd out on it, I highly recommend it. And that song, I think, is like from the Sacred Harp, but I really don't know. So, Larry.
Tell us about London.
So London, Timothy Swan was a Western Massachusetts composer, and there's a number of his songs that have found its way into the generally sung shape note tradition. But this is just a wonderful Christmas song of his. He published a whole book of his songs, I think, in like 1803 or something like that. Timothy Swan. He wrote some of the other songs there. He wrote. What's the one that's in the Northern Harmony? Not, oh yeah, China, I think, is a Timothy Swan song that's in the Sacred Harp. And there's some other ones like that.
Yay. So that's it.
Thank you guys. So, a couple quick things. So thank you for putting the link in the chat for the concert. I hope lots of folks will attend. I do think that Larry and company are going to be able to join us, we think, at the cocktail party on the 23rd. So for anybody who's new in the room, we just had a big fundraiser, and anyone who donated is able to join on December 23rd for our holiday songs and cocktails, or cocktails and songs. I always forget which way I wrote it. And if anyone is new to us, even though the deadline is passed, if you make a donation of any size, I will also send you the link. And we also are making it available to anyone who can't donate. So just be in touch. And one way or another, I'd love to see everybody in the room with us and with this incredible Northern Harmony crowd. So happy Sunday, everybody. The fun thing about having the score up was all of the chats you were sending me independently and in the chat of whether or not you wanted to see more score or more faces. So I was trying to make a blend there for you, but it's super interesting to know that there are folks in this room who learn from the score, or who learn better from the print notes, and folks who learn better by ear. So I hope that this back and forth has been good for everybody at least half of the time. And it was really, really great to see so many of you taking so much enthusiasm in learning the song. So the Northern Harmony folks, if it's okay with you, we usually sing it through once more, or sing a part of it through. Would you guys be willing to give us? Great.
Let's do the whole thing.
We'll do the whole thing. It takes about under 2 minutes, I think.
Methinks I hear the heav'ns resound, and all the earth exulting ring, to usher in this glorious day and hail the spotless infant King. To usher in this glorious day and hail the spotless infant King, and hail spotless infant King, and hail, spotless infant King. The King of glory sends his Son to make his entrance on this earth. Behold the midnight bright as noon, and heavenly hosts declare his birth. Behold the midnight bright as noon, and heavenly hosts declare his birth. And heavenly hosts declare his birth. Behold the midnight bright as noon, and heavenly hosts declare his birth. Behold the midnight bright as noon, and heavenly hosts declare his birth. And heavenly hosts declare his birth.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, you guys. That was absolutely beautiful. So we have just a couple of minutes. Maybe we can take a few hands. I'm going to just quickly say goodbye to everybody on Facebook. And if anybody on Facebook wants to join us in here in the room, just go to Rebels DC Daily Antidote, and you can click on the link to join us in the room. And thank you for being with us. And we hope you'll join us again tomorrow.